Hey, rolling out. This is your host, Crystal Jordan. I'm here with another cover conversation, but this is a big cover conversation. We have the woman herself. She is one of social media's biggest influencers, but most importantly, she is one of the young women that have the most impact on other young women and the culture. I'm talking about Ari herself. Ari the Don, the Real Kyle's sister, all that. You guys know who I'm talking about. She's hanging out with us today. So let's get into this cover conversation. So first of all, congratulations on, you've been doing so much, right? You are in the headlines. You are in headlines often for, your relationships, but you're equally in the headlines for your success.
Yeah.
So I love that. Like, you're getting your bag, staying in your bag. You're going to give us a little extra, but it's really about you. So congratulations. Let's just start here with your product, Remedy by Ari. Sold out in 3 hours, right? 3 hours. So where do you think that, did you expect that?
Not really, because I feel like I kind of didn't really have any expectations as far as like selling out. Like I wasn't like I want to sell out, because I always say like I want to be able to have so many products in stock that people can shop every single day. Mm-hmm. So when they sold out, I was shocked, but it's like, did I underestimate myself? Because I felt like I had so many products. It was like. I'm talking to my team, like, okay, there's no way we're going to sell all this product. You know what I'm saying? Like this fast.
So you really were surprised?
I was.
Really?
Yeah, I think I kind of underestimate myself a little bit sometimes.
Okay.
It's like I know my power, but then sometimes it's kind of like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I love, well, first of all, I love the fact that you're still, like, humble. Yeah. But, like, a lot of people were comparing you to some other, influencers that aren't African American. I'm not gonna even give that energy. But I was like, no, like you have your fans are loyal. Like they rock with you in a whole different way.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that you didn't think that you may sell out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like my first business that I really put everything that I have in me behind. So it was like okay, I'm gonna pray on it. I'm hopeful, but it wasn't. It was no way I thought that we was gonna sell all of that product. Yeah. It was like a dream come true moment. Right.
Ready with the restock right after that.
Restock.
Well, again, congratulations. That's huge. And I want to know, like, what was the inspiration? It makes sense that you would do beauty because, I mean, like I said, when young women are really influenced by your looks. You're always giving something, even though you weren't always doing your product, you've been a person that definitely promotes other products and helps them to sell their brands. Yeah. So why did you decide what made this time right for Remedy by Ari?
I think that I worked with, like you said, so many brands like in the past, and still now too, but I think I learned like the ins and outs like of business to the T. Like I'm still learning as I go, but like I know so much now. Like I know like so many do's and so many don'ts. So I think that I've like mastered like business is to have my own and like to really be like confident. Like I know what I'm doing. Okay. And I always used to, like, as a little girl, I used to be playing in makeup, and I learned how to do my makeup on YouTube. Okay. So I'm just like I'm really like a little tomboy, but I'm super glam at the same time. I cannot imagine you being a tomboy. I am so rough around the edges, but I am super, like, I love makeup. Like, if I'm, like, looking at somebody, I'm like, oh, she should do that.
She should have this color.
Like, I'm super like that when it comes to makeup, so I just think that makeup is like, it's the perfect thing for me. Yeah,
I think it was. Obviously it was.
Right?
Obviously it was because of the response. But let's go back to social media because obviously that you have a huge impact, on a lot of young women. So I want to ask you, like, this business that people kind of got to know you based on what was going on in the headlines and your social media presence. So what do you think is responsible for you having that type of impact that so many people want but aren't able to really get?
I think probably because just of me just being like unapologetically myself. Like I'm just my true authentic self, and I think that a lot of people try to be like something or be like someone instead of just living in their truth. And I think that it was a journey, but I think that just being myself, like, and people just like, they like just start just coming and coming and coming, like, like I like her, and then I start getting into like how I dress and like things that I do, makeup and going out, and people was just interested, like, oh, where you get your nails done? And it's just like, oh, if they like it all, it was just like it just happened. But I think just people being themselves. I know it kind of sound, a lot of people like that sound kind of cliche, but I promise you, like, just me being myself, my natural self, I feel like
has constant.
Yeah.
Well, your son has whatever you have.
Okay.
Because he is a natural as
He
well.
is.
He is. What do you love about social media? What's the favorite your favorite thing about social media?
Connecting with people, making people feel like a lot of people always say, like, I feel like I know you in real life. Like, when people see me sometimes and, like, the conversations they have with me and stuff that they say, it's like, and sometimes they be like, damn, how do you know that? And it's like, girl, because I know you.
Yeah.
But I think just, like, me connecting with people and also the success that it brings, like, amongst so many people. Like, you could literally go on Instagram, you could be trending for something that you just, anything that you're doing, and it can bring you revenue, bring you money, bring you, you know, liking to other people. It's just, it's like, it's so many good things, but it's a lot of bad too. But
let's talk about the bad.
Okay.
So, what do you dislike the most about social media?
They try to put people down a lot. Just trolls.
Yeah.
Like,
how do you handle trolls?
So I used to curse their ass out.
Okay.
But now I just, I don't respond to them. I don't say nothing. And also too, because it's like, certain stuff that I say, or people say, like, you know, it's like, you gotta be careful, because now I think that we live in this world under the internet. It's like everything, they don't try to cancel you for it. They make it super, like, it's just the biggest thing, like, oh my God, I can't, you know, it's like, you're not that sensitive. Like, why you doing that? Like, you just don't want to see me win. Because, you know, if somebody said that to you, you had the same, you know. And I think that people put, like, me up on a pedestal, like, don't try to make it like I'm better than you.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm human.
But that's you being yourself.
Yeah.
And they're still putting you up, because, I mean, most people don't have that many millions and millions of followers. So, what about, like, has anyone slid in your DM that's turned into a relationship? Have you met a love of your life on, or one of the loves of your life on social media? Or would you be open to that if somebody did slide in the DM?
I met, I think everybody that I've ever talked to, not everybody, maybe like a few people. Yeah.
Which people?
Not the love of my life.
Not the love of your life.
No.
Okay. So you met some other people.
I met him in real life.
Okay.
I met him in real life, but I did like meet people that I've been in relationships. Yeah.
I'm sure that your DMs. I'm sure a lot of guys are shooting their shot.
Okay.
What's like the most creative thing a guy's done to try to get your attention on social media?
Make a song for me. That's probably not even the most creative. That's just something on the top of my head that I can think of.
Yeah.
Men have made songs like direct, like saying my name throughout the song.
He sent it to you?
About,
Or he just posted it on his page?
He sent it to me, posted on his page, but I would see it because people kept tagging me.
Nice.
Like,
okay, he got the fans to get
yeah.
I ain't mad.
He had attention.
Did it work?
You know, I just said thank you. But, you know, nothing past that.
Nothing past that. Okay. That is good. It got the fans to rally behind.
Yes, he like, go and get her.
All right, let's talk about, you have a new show.
Yeah.
And I love the idea of taking like the social media fame and then letting it translate to television. So BET Plus, right? Impact Atlanta. Let's talk about the show. What are people going to learn about Ari that they don't know from social media? What inside scoop are people going to get from watching Impact Atlanta?
I talk about my brother, which I never ever discuss ever on social media, not one time. But everybody's like, why the real Kyle's sister? Like, who is Kyle? Why is he so important to you? So I get really deep, like with my brother. I talk about family issues. I cry a lot on the show.
So
I'm gonna be so many memes. I'm gonna be so many memes. I cry so much.
Was it because it was difficult, or was it like therapeutic?
Yeah, it was like things that would be going on, or like something that would happen, and then like the family problems. I cry about that. Like I go back to my hometown, and like I'm just going through the motions. And people, you really kind of see too that, because a lot of people think like, oh, she's just so like tough and like, I'm really a sweetheart, and I think a lot of people don't get that, like, oh, she She really she down there.
She's a real person.
Yeah,
because we don't see it looks perfect all the time, right? The pictures look perfect. You look like you wake up like this every day.
No.
I'm like, how does she eat and still stay snatched? It's like there's no, it's consistent. I give it to you. You're very consistent. One of the things that I appreciate about you is when I came here today, you had a team, like a real team, like that works together for you. How important do you think having a team is to your success?
Very, 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 very important.
Yeah.
If I didn't have my team, I wouldn't be who I am. Like, I wouldn't be as far as I am. I would just be a girl that you just like on Instagram. Like, it wouldn't, as far as business, like my cosmetic line, all the business and everything that I'm doing, like, I wouldn't be able to do it without my team.
Nice.
Team is like, I always tell them to, like, thank you, because you can't do it without a team. You need a team, and a good, solid team.
What is, like, one of the things that you look for in picking people to be a part of your internal team?
Just whatever position it is, just making sure you're good at it. Like, if you're a stylist, I want to see previous work. I want to know if you've worked with other people and if you bad out here in the streets and people like, no, you took my money. I'm good on like hair, of course, that's Tay. He's been around forever. Yeah. My manager is my cousin. She's known me since a baby.
Nice.
You know?
So there's trust there.
Yeah, trust, for sure, trust.
I like that you said everybody is good at what they do.
Yeah,
so, and you have a lot of different people that do a lot of things. They're able to focus on what they do. Yeah. They're very smart. All right, let's talk a little bit more about Impact Atlanta, because you got Atlanta's hot already. Okay. And you are someone that, it's rare. A lot of times we have social media influencers that have huge followings, but it doesn't impact the city the way it does. Yeah. You have a party, the city shuts down. Yeah. Right? So are we gonna see you and the other ladies on the show actually like moving around the city? Because when you do, like I said, when you do this, the club shut down, the party it's a total different experience. So do we get a chance to see some of that?
Not really. We kind of like film like individually, like because we know each other, but we're not all like super close. Okay. So everything is kind of like we probably film maybe like twice together.
Okay.
So it's like everybody kind of like do their own thing. Okay. Then like if y'all was already previous friends, y'all of course y'all connect more, but no, we don't really.
So it's not like the Housewives, like we're gonna put all y'all together and let everybody fight all the time.
No. It was like they tried a little bit, but it was kind of like we don't really.
That's not the way y'all are.
Yeah, like we just cool. Like it ain't nothing else. It's just.
Well, we saw some clips of you and Jada talking, just having a real honest conversation. Where are you guys at now after that conversation? We saw clips of it, but what was the full edit of that? Where are you guys at now?
Nowhere really. I mean, we just. It's all love with me. Yeah. It's the same as it was before the show, during the show. She cool.
Do you feel like y'all got some stuff aired out, or you think it's exactly like nothing happened? We just had a conversation on film.
Well, if I tell you, then I'm spoiled.
Just give us a little something. You could give us a teaser.
So we're gonna have another conversation.
Okay.
And then. After we sit down and have that conversation, and then
we'll see more. I got you. Okay.
Unravel a little more.
Let me ask you this then, just on friendships, because that's a big thing with people hook up and then they become, the friendship makes them even more popular, right? So your friendship with Tay obviously is something people are obsessed about. I think that clip with Jada, people were like, "Ooh, what is the friendship like?" What are your friendship boundaries? Like, are there certain things, are there any deal breakers that somebody can do that you would cut them off for good? Or are you, okay, like, don't even finish that question. Yes. Absolutely. What is something that is an absolute deal breaker in friendship for you?
Telling my business.
Well, that would be difficult.
Yeah. No, I you'll never see me again, never hear from me, nothing. I would just never speak to you again.
Yeah.
It'll cold, just cut off. My feelings be hurt. I just never talk to you again. Telling my business, ooh, yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's
because I don't tell nobody business.
You can keep a secret.
I'm gonna keep. Yes.
Let's talk about you and Tay, because I said a lot of people are really obsessed with you guys' friendships. You do big, elaborate gifts for each other and love on each other in public a lot. How did the basis for that friendship start before we got a chance to see it on social media?
Me and Tay, me and his cousin, we went to school together, and we met like freshman year, and we went to like this party together, and then Tay came. He was just like, "Oh my gosh, she's so bad, she's so pretty." Like he was acting all obsessed with me, like he wanted to date me. Boy, you don't want to date me. Don't want to date me. And then he was like, "Let me do your hair." Like, you know, we just connected like that, just from meeting her one time. And then we just been inseparable ever since.
Like, I would assume once he did your hair, you probably were like,
yes, okay, like, yeah, you ain't going nowhere. You just did my hair like this. Oh no, you got to stay. And we from the same city, so you know we could connect and relate on a lot more things. Like, cause like moving is like people are very different from where I'm from. So it's like he's like that person that gets me. You know, like
where'd you guys go to school?
So we didn't even go to school together.
Okay, you said freshman year, so I assume.
No, yeah, that's when we met. We met freshman year, but like different. We lived in different. We lived in the same city. We went to different schools.
Okay. Have you ever, or do you get jealous of his other friendships with other celebrities? That's what a lot of people have said in the blog.
So I did used to get jealous. Like, I don't want you to be talking to him like it's my best friend. You know, like why are you getting close to her? But then I just kind of I just started to like kind of like accept it. Like, you can't be like that.
Yeah.
But the first person that I got jealous about was Dream. It was so long ago. I was like, why is they, you know, like, then I was like, oh, I like her. Like,
so she cool.
Yeah, I'm like, she cool, you know. And then I always think like, oh, somebody trying to get close to them, so you just want to be nice and so you can get your hair done.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I was gonna ask, is it because of him doing their hair, or is it because you want him to stay your best friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I used to be jealous. Okay. I used to be jealous.
You've moved past that?
I moved past. I know my position.
Are there any other friendships that you felt like that, or is it just him?
Yeah,
just him.
No.
That's just how you are.
Friends, yeah, I'd be like,
Okay, so you're a territorial friend.
I am.
Okay,
but like now, I'm more open now. But I used to be like super like. No, I could still be like that a little bit. I could still be like that a little bit like.
I don't like it. You don't feel good.
You don't feel good. I feel left out.
That's real. Everybody feels like that to us.
Look, I'm trying to.
You're growing, but the fact that you know that that's who you are, that's cool. Like, I can't feel like that. Let's talk about being a mom, because in addition to having businesses and sharing your life, you share a lot with your son. You know, and I think that's another reason people really connect with you, because they see that genuine bond. Did becoming a mother change you?
Yes.
How?
It would change everything about me.
What do you mean?
Just the way that I even view life. Like, I used to, like, things now, like, I would never even think to do.
Like what?
Like, go outside and fight. I ain't doing it no more. You know, like...
Because you think about him.
Yeah, like, there's the way that I move. Like, everything is just, like... You need to make sure that you be careful with everything that you're doing, all the people that you're dealing with, because you need to make it home to that little boy. You know, like, especially like with my business. Like, I packed up me, my mom, and my son, and I just moved to Atlanta, and I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. Yeah. Like, I have to do this. So I think that, like, my mindset, it was just like, you gotta figure it out. You gotta do it. Like, he changed everything.
What did you take from your relationship with your mom that you want to give to him?
Just always giving. My mom has always been there for me. Like, it's not a time that I've ever felt like I can't call my mom. Like, anything. And I've always been able to talk to her about everything. She never judged me. Like, when I was 14 years old, I was talking to a girl, and the girl was a little older, and my mama, the school found out, and it was like, you have to tell your mama. When you tell your mama, and then you got to tell her. I mean, you know, we're going to call your mama and tell her, because the girl was like 19 or something, so it was like... So you guys were talking dating? Yeah. Okay. How did the school find out? I'm just curious. I don't even know. I think my friends told on me. Cut off. She had to go. I went home and I was just so like, I was just panicking and crying. She was like, just say what you need to say. And I was just sitting there. It was for so long, just going back and forth. And I finally was like, I talked to a girl, like I have a girlfriend. She was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, that's what you like, that's what you like.
Nice.
And I think that was one of the moments that was kind of like a big like, oh, like I could just really,
my mom is
whoever I am, whatever I want to do, like she gonna support it.
Yeah.
She always been like that. So I want him to know that. Like, I got him that same way. Whatever it is you want to do, have you feeling like, say it. Like, I'm going to be there for you no matter what.
You're lucky because a lot of people don't have that. Don't have a mom that's like a parent, period, that's like that. So that's definitely...
I'm thankful.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so obviously a lot of headlines about you are because of your relationships, right? Mm-hmm. I want to ask you, the first thing is like, what have you learned? You've had two really high profile relationships that I think people are kind of obsessed with, especially your fans. What are the biggest lessons that you've learned from each of those relationships? Respectively.
When you mad at your partner, don't go on the internet.
Okay.
Keep it off. It's best for the relationship, like, because you're going there, I'm single, and it's just like 2 weeks later, look at y'all. Now you look stupid. Now you got people making up stories like, oh, he was probably, or she was probably, or putting stuff together. I put up, I was single. They said I was with every man in America. I don't even know none of the people they said I was with. It's just like, but you're not putting myself in that predicament. It's like, why are you even doing it? So keep the negativity in your relationship. Keep it off social media. And don't overshare too. Like I feel like sometimes I would like overshare, like and say little stuff, and it's like, don't need to know all that.
Do you think that when sharing the relationship, because we know at the launch we were there, and Moneybag Yo was there supporting, and then of course the headlines switched up and things, and we're like, what? What is happening? But do you think that it makes you a target for people to try to mess up your relationship?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
On both sides, or just on
both sides? Both sides, because it's like, are you single? Or, you having problems. Like, let me run up in there and see what's going on. Let me try to fix it. What's going on? What you do wrong? Let me make you feel better, you know? And it's like, if people really try to get, when you broken or something is an issue or a problem, somebody gonna run up in there. They're like,
that's their job. That's their job.
So, yeah.
So where are you guys at now? Because that kind of went, like, literally right after.
Yeah, it was the same night.
So it was
same night. I didn't waste no time. I said,
I'm done.
We cool. We working through our differences, and we taking it day by day. We are great friends. We are in a relationship. He's a good person. He got a lot of respect and a lot of love for me, and he does carry me like very graciously, and I appreciate him.
Yes.
But we just
taking it day by day.
Yeah, we figuring it out.
But letting the people know they don't have to try to fix nothing. We did it.
Just hold tight. Let us do our thing.
What do you love to do when you're not? Is there ever a time when you're not filming and you're not aware of social? Like, what is just downtime? What do you like to do in downtime?
I cook.
You see, you cook, but you have a cooking show, so that's not down.
Oh, right.
It's not down right.
I just chill.
Do you have downtime? Like, is there ever a time when it's just for you? No, that's just for you, and it's not shared.
Yeah, like when I'm at home with my son doing nothing, like, but I do cook.
But and he knows.
Yeah.
Watch our YouTube channel. Click
the link, subscribe to our channel. Everything is super out.
Yeah.
Just a normal chill day at home, watching, trying to find a good series on Netflix to watch with my family.
Are you ever like not in this?
Yes.
Are you ever just chill?
As soon as I leave here, the wig coming off, the makeup, like
really. So you enjoy just being?
Yes, that's how I would rather. I would.
You like this too?
Yeah, but like that's just how
you're comfortable like that too.
I like to wear big jogging pants and big hoodies and slides.
But is the middle cropped out so you can see the abs?
No. No,
So you just like to chill.
Yes, or I like to either be big jogging pants, big hoodie, or completely naked.
And there we go. I can take that. Real quick, what do you love about cooking? Because you do share that, and that's like something I think people wouldn't necessarily have expected you to be good at doing, right?
Yeah. I think because I grew up, Mom used to cook so much for us. Because we grew up, it was 4 of us in the house.
Okay.
And her family is from New Orleans, so
so
they
can
can
really cook. Okay.
They get it in.
You ain't even had to say nothing else.
Yeah. They be in the kitchen and it's like, oh my God, you eat the food. You're like, I need to learn how to make this. Like, I want to do this.
Immediately.
So, and then it's just so calm. And I turn my music on. I like cutting my vegetables. I don't get no frozen vegetables. Everything that I cook with is fresh. Like, I like to make my roux.
Oh, wow.
Like, my gravies. It's just, I enjoy it.
Oh, nice.
It's
What is
so
your favorite
calming.
thing to cook for my dad? Like, what does he like that you cook the most?
I would probably have to say my smothered chicken and rice. He really likes
He's
it.
living good.
And I cook a lot too. I always try to cook, and then it's like probably twice a day. Like if I'm home and I don't have nothing to do, I'm cooking for sure twice a day.
Wow.
Cause my son, he expects when he wake up, he like goes straight to the table. That's how spoiled he is. Like it's not like what we eating. It's like I'm going to the table, Mom. She got something.
Mama's cooking, yeah.
Like,
you don't make it hard for somebody. Hard for somebody later. That's nice. So that's nice to hear because you don't hear a lot of young people that have the type of lifestyle you do.
Yeah.
Really think that's important as well.
No, it's super important.
What are the 3? I feel like you're going to say your son. Obviously, it's the first one. But if you were to give me the 3 most important things to you in life outside of him, because that's obvious, what would that be? It doesn't have to be a person. It just could be any 3 most important things that you have to have in life in order for Ari to be okay and continue to survive.
I need to go look in the mirror and ask myself, like, what do you need? Balance. My business.
Okay.
What do I need in life? Besides my son? Just happiness. I would have to say happiness.
Happiness. Balance, business, and happiness. Okay. You have any business mentors?
So, I don't have business mentors, but I do have people that, like, I'm inspired by, like, who I do listen to, like, as far as business. And you know who I really like? Jay-Z. He is
That's a great one.
like, it's so many men with podcasts. No respect, I love y'all. Keep, doing your business. But if Jay-Z made my podcast, I would be watching front and center. Like,
what is it about Jay-Z?
it's like he's just a brilliant person. Everything that he says out of his mouth is kind of like, it's like tricky to me. It's like, damn, it made me, it tricks my mind, made me wonder, like, I never looked at it like that. And I, like, people like that are important. It's like, oh, like,
They make you think.
yeah.
Broaden your horizon.
Yeah, like, and then my lawyers are super, they, like, make sure I'm on my toes.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do this. My manager, she like, get them taxes.
She ain't lying.
She ain't lying.
Making all this good, selling out in 3 hours. The IRS is like, girl, what's up? Ari, what's good?
Yeah, that's probably about it. But I try to. I'm super good with like money management though.
That's good.
I'm a big saver.
How did you? Were you always that way?
Because I used to be like a bartender and a waitress, and I'm like, I know that this is something I can make today, and then I can have a slow week next week.
Yeah. Last question. If Instagram crashed tomorrow, we don't know when it's coming back up, what is Ari gonna do the next day?
Cry. No, cry, and then after I cry, I get a remedy.
There you go.
Remedy, and then I'm also doing my seasonings, and that's going to be on Amazon.
Okay.
And then I'm doing my swim line. That'll have its own site, just like Remedy.
Okay. So she got plans.
I got plans.
She got plans.
So if Instagram go,
she got
we loaded. We ready.
Locked and loaded. Thank you, Ari.
Thank you.
All right, well, you guys heard it first. First of all, make sure that you're checking out Impact Atlanta. Make sure that you get your Remedy by Ari, and just keep up with this sister because she has so much going on. And outside of just being an influencer, she's really pushing forward. She's got her business on lock. She's a great mom, and she keeps us entertained. So we definitely appreciate her hanging out with us. Check out the amazing cover. You can find all of that on rollingout.com. I'll see you guys next time.